Cleveland will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
LeBron shot is off. In Westbrook, here we go. Here's Waiters. No good from outside. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Westbrook against Irving. Goes up to the stripe. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith kicks to Thompson. And that one hits back iron.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. The drive by LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
For him, typical day at the office, he's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
LeBron with it, guarded now by Durant. Irving for 3. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it more.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the Kings.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, and you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
Shooting 2.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And it's a non-jumper in for J.R. Smith. Now, here is Ford. Mozgov covering. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Boy, and for Randy Foye, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Talking about Randy Foye last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Now, here's Cantor. Ibaka, wide open, he finds. And again, Oklahoma sitting with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to project and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
They work hard out there. Go on, show your appreciation.
1:33 left to play in the first. On the wing, Shumpert. Shoots it. Releases from the wing and drills it. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
It's stolen by Foye. Now here is Singleton. He's covered closely, and that one's good. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Fry kicks to James. Off target with his 3. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The lead pushed to double digits. Ibaka's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And they double up James. 20 feet out. Fry, good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Foye. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The dish to Dellavedova. Here's Shumpert. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with the 9 shot. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Shoots the 3. That's good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
It's Westbrook with the drive. 5 to shoot. Can't hit from the low block. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Westbrook passes to Adams. Back to Westbrook. Morrow dishes to Durant. The Cavaliers pull it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. Such is the case with J.R. Smith. He's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Outside Westbrook. There's the screen. And there's the pass to Singler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Cavaliers ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Offensive rebound, Thompson. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And Westbrook, here we go. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. Kicks it out to Love. Passes to Thompson. Smith on the wing. Stolen by Durant. Smith against Westbrook. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Thompson throws it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Ibaka comes in for Kyle Singler. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. A decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Here's Westbrook on the mark with the 15-footer. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Pass to Fry to the wing right side. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, and that is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
It's Durant with the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Fry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. Big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul, Russell Westbrook.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Unloads. That one wide left. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, Kevin, obviously.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight at Chesapeake Energy Arena has been a close one. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Durant in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Adams, and he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the technical free throw is good. Second half of a minute played here. Thunderball. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Oklahoma City shooting well. They're at 45%. Westbrook against Irving. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 16.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
It's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight. And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships. Some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Durant for 3, and he gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
James wide open. Again, James missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The finish, trips down the breakaway slam.
Reversed that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Durant, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's stolen by Ibaka. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top.
Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in. LeBron can't get it to go.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Shots good by Ibaka. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Here's Smith. He goes up again. Got a hand on it.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
To the inside. From 15 feet away, and it's Durant. That time on the assist by 4. And it's 13 points for Kevin Durant. Smith for 3. And it's Smith again missing. The Thunder Thunder leading by 5. Durant, the pass to Ibaka. Again, Oklahoma City.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Thompson, and it's blocked by Adams. Foy with it. He's picked up by James. Durant, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Waiters dishes to Durant. Good on the shot.
And keeping the ball hopping around their offensive.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Andre Robertson in for Dion Waiters. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Durant up top, guarded by Fry. Here's Foy, offensive rebound. Kanter's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 10 inside Irving. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And here's Foy. Good D by James. 36 seconds left to play in the third. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. No good. Durant with some nice D. Morrow, the pass to Roberson. Here's Durant. And it's Irving with the rebound. Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
17 seconds left in the third. It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 20. 8 seconds left in the third. Irving from beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
How things are going on right now.
Yeah, you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Channing Frye. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Here's Irving. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
It's stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. And for Russell Westbrook, not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Thanks again, Doris. Greg, in the topic of Westbrook, no one's questioning his heart and his will. It was unbelievable what he did after Durant went down. But Clark, the truth is, it's hard to make the playoffs playing inefficient basketball.
No, I agree. I mean, there are certain guys who are catalysts and other guys who make things happen. And Iverson, Ginobili, Russell's old teammate, James Harden. Those guys make things happen, and you have to live with some of their inefficiency at times.
To the middle. Takes it off the glass.
Russell Westbrook.
And now a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
That's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Russell Westbrook.
And it's good. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And lots of contact there. This is the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 28 points, and he's picked up 1 dime. He's rolling, trying to put them on his back right here.
Yeah, you're right. Everything is clicking right now.
Lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from LeBron. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Another look now for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. The Thunder leading by 8. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Outside Westbrook. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Love. Knocked away. The kick out to Irving. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Durant. from 10 feet out, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Irving for three. Cleveland the rebound. Out to Smith. Back to Thompson. Irving with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Thunder leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close. Fires top of the key. James, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Oh. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It's Westbrook with the drive. The Westbrook two-handed jam.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? You know, Mississippi strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it. The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been 3-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Irving can't get it to go. And an intentional foul right there.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. 2 shots in the lineup coming. Steven Adams.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called.
The other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you.